go.
Okay. Now, originally, I had an idea to do a project, but I decided to just write a paper. But good visual aid, what I had. So, my topic is slavery, my glossary term. And as we have determined, there has been a huge African influence on all Latin American music, whether it's in Argentina, Cuba, Brazil, etc. African influence has left an impact on music. Now, this African influence arrived in the Americas because of slavery. Right. So what I focus on is slavery and the African influence that it brought to Cuba specifically. I didn't exactly go into contradanza or danzón or any of the specific songs because many other people did that. Instead, I just focused on the specific musical qualities that Africans brought with them. So what I have here is a red pole, red signifying slavery and the blood that was spilled, blah, 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 blah. Around it is a silver lining. The silver lining represents the musical qualities that the African tribes brought. Now, I actually found this source that named the 4 specific tribes from Africa that left the most significant musical influence in Cuba, which are the Yoruba, the Mandinga, the Bantu, and the Iwifon and Fanti Ashanti, which basically constitute areas from Sudan, Nigeria, Dahomey, and Congo. So, western, slightly northern, and central Africa. Now, they brought 5 specific musical qualities to Cuban music. The first being the instrumentation, which I don't have one of these for instrumentation, but instrumentation which include shakers, bells, and drums. We already talked about drums, so I'm not going to go into that. Another thing they brought was the pentatonic scale. And for the rest of these, I actually have to go into music for dummies because I don't know what any of these mean. But pentatonic scale basically refers to 5 in an octave, and I don't really know how else to describe that because I don't know music. But basically, from slavery, it branches out, right? Then we have the polyrhythms, which basically mean multiple rhythms within one song, which was actually used within religious rituals by the African tribes. So that's another quality that was brought to Cuban music. Yeah, I know it's cheesy, but it works.
It works so well.
Call and response.
They will
which-
never forget this.
Call and response, which Caitlin went into and we all studied, so I'm not going to go into that, but call and response. And polymeter, which basically means multiple meters, 2 or more. So,
There were complicated different rhythms happening at the same time.
thank you. I wrote that in my paper. I don't have my paper on me right now. So. But in a sense, you have the tree of slavery.
And music.